How you doing? My name's Steve McKay. Our family owned and operated the Municipal Cafe, aka the Muni to Muni fans, for many, many years in Hartford, Connecticut. This next story is another true story involving my dad, Bob McKay. Now, we were right in downtown Hartford, and we had a lot of issues with break-ins and all that kind of drama of being in a downtown Hartford business. Well, we had been broken into like 4 or 5 times in a row over about 4 or 5 weeks, and we'd called the Hartford Police Department and not had a lot of success in trying to capture or grab whoever this. And they were breaking in, stealing a bunch of newspapers and like rolls of lottery tickets and that kind of garbage. So my dad, being the aggressive Scotsman that he is, decides to lay in wait behind the counter of the restaurant with his carbine rifle. And what he does is he is practically falling asleep. He's there by himself to, I don't know, 3,000 or 6,000 square foot building on both floors. So he's laying there behind the lunch counter with his carbine, and he hears tap tap in the front window, or the front doors, glass doors, and he pops up by the counter, and it's like 4:30 in the morning now or something like that. And what happens, he sees the guy with his back of his foot kicking like a horse kicks, kicking in the door of the Muni. So the guy breaks the bottom of the door and he climbs through, and it's dark inside the restaurant, and my dad comes up from behind the counter with his carbine, and he leans forward and he says, "Stop or I'll shoot." The guy continues to walk forward. Well, then the guy pulls out a screwdriver that's about 12 inches long and starts heading towards my father. And my father says, "Stop or I'm going to shoot you." So the guy continues forward, and my dad's just about to lean in and squeeze off a shot when he hears, "Bob, don't do it!" Like a huge scream, and it's enough to startle him, to stop him from shooting this guy, and that's about to attack him with the screwdriver. And come to find out, my dad hadn't known this, but one of the alcoholic dishwashers had passed down in the basement and just happened to come up in the morning and see what was going on and shouted just at that moment. So they were able to subdue the guy and give him a little street justice. The Hartford police showed up, and my dad was still kicking the crap out of this guy. And the Hartford PD says, "Bob, you might want to put that gun down." But anyway, it was big news in the city of Hartford. We got on Channel 3 and all this kind of silliness, but he grabbed the guy. The sad part of the story is the cat that was nabbed was actually a person that my dad had extended credit to, fed him free breakfast, kind of tried to help him along a little bit. And the guy turned around and had been screwing us, so it happens.